All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And I came across this video on YouTube, just searching. Now, to see really for a lesson, man. And this is the beat by Alan Parr. And it says, what is the mark of the beast in the book of Revelation? What does 666 mean? Now, I didn't make it far into this video because this lesson or this video, as he's going into it, I probably stopped at like 2 minute and 50 something second mark before I just had to, press record, man. Because, and he's going to even tell you, he doesn't know what the mark of the beast is. Now, and when you look back at the old videos of, our elders or apostles, they have never switched through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, by saying the mark of the beast was something else. So it's clear and evident who the teachers, who the true teachers of the scriptures are in the earth, man. That's evident. It's evident and clear that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has been working with these men to break down these parables and dark sayings, as the scripture says, man. Right? So I'm going to let him speak a little bit. And that right there, he said what it could be. Why are you even teaching if you don't know what it is? That's your time to be studying to figure out what the truth is, man. So you basically you're teaching upon a theory when you have to stand on what is true, what is a fact. That's how you teach, man. You can't be a swaying or wishy-washy on breaking down what the scriptures could be or what it could say. No, it's what it is. So when you look in the comments, all these people are saying, they don't really know what it is, but they understand that the scriptures speak about beheading or death because you don't accept it. But they never say what it is, right? So let's actually go into the newest comments, because we understand. This video is from 6 years ago? It's from 6 years ago, and now people are saying that it says when a society goes all digital payment system, that would be the first step to implementing the mark of the beast, like the MOTB. That's when the establishment will have more control in the population. But he didn't even say what it is here. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, the the MOTB made to be taken after the future. It's like they're taken after the future World War III and be required to be taken in the hand or forehead. Enables you to buy or sell. So it's amazing. And he sees what it is, man. He sees what it is. And 5 years later, it's still happening. Here we go. We got another person, MOTB. When you get the CHIPSs into you, let's see if anybody else is saying what it is. And then he has a question right here. My real question is, the MOTB going to be physical or a spiritual mark on your right hand or your forehead? And we're going to go into it in Revelation 13 chapter. And it's a physical mark, by the way, and we're going to show forth that. Look, you got all these confused Christians, man. And this is why the only people that should be touching the scriptures are the Israelites preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, man. Because anything other than that is just pure confusion. So let's go into it. This is Revelation 13. And let's start here at 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That's going into the ancient two-party system, which was the plebeians of patricians, and which is now your two-party system, Republicans and Democrats. It says, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. Horns represent power. And it says, and he spake as a lamb, or it's like he had 2 horns like a lamb because In the eyes of the general public, the U.S. population, they see these two-party systems as a way to benefit the people. But in honesty, in truth, it says, and he spake as a dragon, is really a draconian rule and order being brought before you through that two-party system. Hey, left wing, right wing, it's the same bird. So like, and it reads, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And that's speaking of the Roman Empire. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And this Esau does this in multiple ways, man, because he's done this back in the time of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But we also see he just did it with the DEW technology, man. To Hawaii. Because all the laser is concentrated fire, right? So it's the same thing here. It says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. And you're going to see a lot more of these pseudo miracles that Esau performs. And when people accept this type of technology, whether you look at Neuralink, so forth and so on, they're putting these CHI to the PSs into these people, and they're regaining their faculties, man. He's putting it into those that are lame, can't walk, and they're getting the ability to move again. You know, he's putting it into the blind, now they're being able to see, you know, so forth and so on. And these are all pseudo miracles, because what? You have to go under the knife. Ultimately, you have to receive of ease left-hand sorcery, which is his witchcraft, which goes back to his pharmakia, man. It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which hath the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Right? And the image of the beast is what? Really everything that Esau stands for, that he exalts within the society for his control. The Hollywood industry, you know, the FDA industry, because that's the food and drug, which is literally what it says it is. You know, so he's poisoning the minds and the bodies of the people with that. Anything, entertainment industry, the government, dealing with the legislative, executive, and judicial branches, much like it was in the time of Rome, because really America is just that carbon copy with a few technological adaptations or a few technological increases to that Greco-Roman Empire, man. The same things that you see now, the bread and circuses, the strip malls, the gladiator spectacles, these were all done back in the ancient Greco-Roman systems, man. Empires, right? It says, it's like 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which hath the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. And this, you know, when you see the rest of these countries, you know, taking the wine of Babylon, or you see these people from America taking the wine from Babylon and going to these other countries and trying to have forth that same so-called freedom that America gives them. It's funny because they end up locked up, or they end up in trouble, man, or, you know, or hurt or killed. And Lord willing, I want to do a lesson to show forth for that wine, because over in what was this article from an RT speaking about how these two, were they Ukrainian? I can't think of what they are. It's like, I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. And I'm just looking. Yeah, they were Ukrainian. All right, so I'll do a lesson on it, Lord willing, after this. But there were two Ukrainian women that basically went to their soldier grave site, right? And they're over there doing TikTok dances and twerking, you know, on the grave site of the dead soldiers. And that's straight what? American culture, man. And it got their ass locked up, which is beautiful. But it shows you how that wine of Babylon is passed on to all these nations, man. They think they look at the shit that people do in America and just run with it, not knowing that everyone hates this place, man. But to get back to the point, It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So let's name off some of those things, or some of these, what America deems as truths or righteous values, which are really wicked values. Because the scripture says they condemneth the just and or it's like it justify the wicked and condemneth the just. So if you don't believe in the alphabet community, because that's pushed heavily in America. If you don't believe in that, guess what? You're going to be seen as an enemy to the beast. If you don't believe that, if you believe that a man is a man and a woman is a woman, then you don't believe in the image of the beast. You know, if you're telling your kids, that there's a separation between sexes, then you're an enemy of the beast. If you believe that the American society and government is not for your best interest, then you're an enemy of the beast, man. We can go on and on about the values of that image, right? It says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you're not down with this society and how Esau runs it in complete wickedness, you're an enemy. It says, and he causeth all, and this is the point, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, so let's go back to 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And this is a physical mark, to answer that person's question off the comment board. This is a physical mark. This is not a spiritual mark as is spoken of in Ezekiel 9:4. Going about speaking of the tawa, man, the mark of exemption. That's a spiritual mark. This is a physical one. It says, and it's causing everybody, regardless of your socioeconomic status, regardless of who you are, free or bond, whether you're walking around in society or you're bounded in prison, to receive that physical mark in their body, man. And that no man might buy or sell except you have that mark. That's going to be the only way to maneuver throughout this society and to keep these so-called luxuries or privileges, is to receive that mark of this man's system, which is the I'm trying to say it without getting censored or getting my page flagged. The MOTB, man. If you don't know what the MOTB is, go on YouTube, go on Google, and you're gonna see the C-hips. That's the MOTB, man. That is the charagma, a physical mark, as the size of a grain of rice. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. And that word mark goes into the Greek word charagma, which means a mark, a physical mark. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it in a blue letter. I'm gonna go into let's look here. Something engrafted or ingrained, sketched, etched into you. A pale stake or palisade. This is a mark. I'm gonna go into the word charagma. It says a stamp or imprinted mark, branded, a mark branded, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-anointed. So it's a physical mark. And we're going to go into this word charagma and charax, which is going to say a pale stake or palisade, basically a tool used to implant that mark within you. A pale stake or palisade, right? And that's the modern day tool of this to implant the mark is a what? Is a needle, man. The syringe. A syringe, man. And graphos is the root word of this, right? And it's going to be the information stored on this device. Anything you have a physical paper copy of, birth certificate, social security number, driver's license, is going to be stored on this. Medical history, bank account information, your rent information, a mortgage information, so forth and so on, is going to be stored within this device, man. Right? And then we can go into Chi Psi Stigma, which is 666. So like let's go into it. Naragamos no Chi Psi Stigma. So like I might just grab it on the as you see right there, Chi Psi Sigma G5516. I'm about to go right here. It says a mark made on skin by burning with a hot iron. And this is how they did it in the ancient days and even with cattle today, right? So it's a mark of a pointed instrument to puncture, to tattoo, mark, to brand, meaning what? You become property of Esau, man. Hey, he already calls you cattle. Hey, but now you're going to physically belong unto him. You're receiving of that mark is you accepting him as your God, as the Most High, right? And that's why it says the mark of disgrace or infamy which attaches to a person on account of evil conduct. Hey, because you receiving that, you're exalting Esau as a God upon the earth, man, and putting away your power, Yahweh Shai. So that's what the mark is, man. And let's get the consequence of taking it. Revelation 14, this is 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And so you're going to receive thermonuclear destruction for receiving it. Okay, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakakodash, and double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yaki in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.